Hello and welcome into the NJCAA network. It's a busy Selection Monday here as we kick off the announcements of our brackets in D1, D2 men's and women's soccer. We start with D2 women's soccer and find out the 12 total teams, 4 at-large bids, and their seeding throughout pool play. Let's go ahead and look at the overall bracket where it shakes out with the 12 teams making it in November 12th to the 18th in Tucson, Arizona at Keno Sports Complex. Pool A is the 1, 8, 12 seed. Pool C beneath them 3, 6, and 10. And then the opposite side of the bracket, the 2, 7, and 11, and 4, 5, and 9. They'll duke it out from November 12th to the 14th, get a rest day, then jump into the semifinals of the top teams from every pool. And the winners of those will go to the championship game November 18th in Arizona and available on the NJCAA network. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unveil these 12 teams and where they're seated, starting with the number 1 overall seed in Pool A. And not many surprises, it's the two-time national champ Phoenix College and the Bears, the winner of the West District. 14-1-2 on the year are Phoenix College. They did not play a qualifying team in this championship this season, so we'll see if their talent can match up with a good talent that compares in the rest of this pool and this tournament. They move on with a number 8 seed, Southwestern Illinois in the Blue Storm. 13-7-0 is Southwestern Illinois, winners of the Great Lakes District after a fantastic run, including a double overtime victory over Kellogg. They're 2-1 against NJCAA Division I teams this year, and trying to keep that momentum against the D2 talent here in this one. Final team in Pool A is number 12 seed CCBC Essex, winners of the East District. 10-3-3 on the year for the Knights, not ranked in the last poll, but they're making their 3rd national tournament in team history. They got hot right at the right time, 7-0-1 in their last 8 games, and a lot of momentum pushing into this tournament against 2 tough opponents in their pool, the number 1 Phoenix College and number 8 Southwestern Illinois. Moving to the next pool, it starts with a number 2 seed in Northwest Mississippi and the Lady Rangers. Winners of the Gulf South, 19-1-0 in the toughest district in D2 women's soccer this year. They were a semifinalist last year. Battle-tested are the Lady Rangers. They beat Holmes when they were number 1 and beat them again and number 13 Pearl River in the Region 23 tournament. So they are well deserving of that number 2 seed. They'll take on the number 7 team in Pool B. It is Johnson County and the Cavaliers. Our first at-large bid, 15-3-2, number 5 in the country with 11 shutouts, and they went 11-0-1 into the North Plains District Champ, where they lost 2-1 to Northeast, but they still make this tournament as the at-large bid. Moving to the number 11, it is Rock Valley and the Golden Eagles. Winners of the Midwest District, 16-2-3 on the year are Rock Valley. Only their 3rd year as a program and making their first Division II tournament. They're unbeaten in their last 18 matches and well deserving of the 11 seed in another tough pool in Pool B. Moving along to the opposite side of the bracket, the number 3 seed in this one, another Gulf South team. It is Holmes and the Bulldogs in another at-large bid. 17-2 on the year, last year's runner-up. Both losses this year have come at the hands of Northwest Mississippi, and Holmes ready for that number 3 seed and trying to prove themselves as an at-large bid. Their first matchup will be the number 6 seed St. Charles Cougars out of the Central District. St. Charles 15-1-0 on the year, first appearance in the D2 championship. They're 1-0 against teams in this tournament after they throttled Rock Valley 5-1 way back in August. Obviously, those 2 teams have come a long way since then, but we'll see if St. Charles is the real deal. The last team in Pool C will be the number 10 seed Cape Fear Sea Devils out of the South Atlantic. 11-0-1 are Cape Fear, 3rd tournament appearance for them. They tied their first game of the year but won 11 in a row. Was their schedule good enough to prepare them for Holmes and St. Charles? We will find out, but an 11-0-1 record is nothing to scoff at for the South Atlantic District champions. Final pool coming up starts with the number 4 overall seed and the Northeast Hawks out of the North Plains District. 19-1-1 on the year, 5th in goals scored with 103 in just 21 games, and 7th in shutouts with 10. They started the season on a 10-game win streak. Well, they will play the number 5 seed in this pool. And Jones, the at-large bid, 13-1-1, another Gulf South opponent, averaging 4.53 goals a game, allowing 0.33 goals a game. A semifinalist last year, third most shots per game in the nation with 25.7. And when you're putting that many shots on net, some are bound to go in. So Jones will be the 5 seed in the final team. Final at-large bid to make it in our women's championship is number 9 Schoolcraft. The Ocelots, the last at-large bid, 18-5 on the year. They're first in D2 women's soccer in corner kicks with 169, third in shots and shots on goal, 490 shots on the year, 290 shots on goal, and back-to-back overtime games in the Region 12 tournament. So they are battle-tested, lost in a championship to Kellogg, but a tough 9 seed and a tough Pool D, Northeast, Jones, and Schoolcraft, to round out the 12 teams. So let's zoom out, take a look at all 12 together and all of the pools where they will be. It starts with Pool A, November 12th to the 14th. Phoenix, Southwestern Illinois, and CCBC Essex. Pool B on the opposite side, Northwest Mississippi, Johnson County, and Rock Valley, the 2, 7, and 11. Below the A pool is Pool C, Holmes, St. Charles, and Cape Fear. And then lastly, the pool that I am most excited to watch, it is Northeast, Jones, and Schoolcraft, 3 very capable teams of winning that pool and moving to the semifinals, which will be played 4 days after pool play starts. And then the championship game, November 18th, to be played in Tucson, Arizona at the Keno Sports Complex. So those are the 12 teams. Congratulations to all the district champs that already made it, the 4 at-large bids that just found out. And we have a lot of talent going to Arizona to take on each other in the D2 NJCAA Women's Championship. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you there in Arizona. And until next time.